even further beyond!
Yeah, my name is Zakashi, and in this video we got a little fan theory here. That's what I'm gonna call it, but I don't like the word fan. Like, let's say sub theory, but sub theory makes it sound like it's not the main thing, but that's why I didn't want to use that word. But I'll title it something and it makes sense. But we're gonna be discussing how the order of free, but not free, but Zenkai LFs will come out. The Awakening Z power for them is free. They recycle from the Ultra Space Time Rush shop, and this person here, Fujin, actually gave me a theory on what he believes would the order of the next Zenkais will be. So we're pretty much just gonna dive into what he has to say, because I read it, I was like, interesting. Like, this kind of interesting, and it kind of makes sense, especially now that we have 3 of them already released. You could assume there's going to be some sort of pattern in terms of how they're releasing them, but we'll just have to see. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. It's just a theory, nothing really too solid, but it's something just to think about it. Discussion type video. Leave a comment down below on what you think on this. Go ahead and follow Fujin as well. His Twitter account will be on the screen. Fujin is a bunch of numbers, but you can check him out on Twitter. That's where he DM'd me, just to be nice to plug it and whatnot. Of course, got to show credit to who gave me the idea for this video. On top of that, if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials are on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but it's the YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below, so make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into reading this theory. Alright, so I'm just gonna read out everything that he had to say, then I'm gonna give my thoughts on what he had to say as well as I'm going along, and then obviously give my conclusion at the very end. So he was like, hey Zakashi, I got a big theory, let me explain. So about the Rush Zenkai units, first things first, they're all LF. So according to the colors that they released, we had red, blue, yellow, and that leaves us with purple and green. The first one, the red one, we all know is LF Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He's ridiculously good. The second one, we got Namek Goku. He's ridiculously good as well. And the next one now, we just got a yellow LF Piccolo, which you can all access their Awakening Z power through the Ultra Space Time Rush shop, which is a good source to actually increase their Awakening Z power. It's practically free because you just play Ultra Space Time Rush. But we got red, blue, yellow in that order. So that leaves us with purple and green. I couldn't make a correlation with what the colors meant, because pretty much like red being first, blue being second. Blue is type advantage over red, but then yellow being next is not. It doesn't make sense. So like, there was no correlation in terms of the colors that I could make, but all we know is that there's purple and green left if they're going on a color to color basis. Next, he said, I don't think it's green because we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He said Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta would be kind of impossible. I think his main thoughts for that would be because we already have a Zenkai 7 Beerus. Beerus is actually available in the Master Pack Z shop, and because of that, I feel like he's much more accessible to actually get him to 7-star. So I just don't feel like God Key is the most likely choice for them to actually Zenkai the next LF. So he said it'd actually be Super Saiyan 3 Goku if it's going to be any of the greens, because we only have Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan 3 Goku left. So if it's out of those two, it's going to be Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But green is unlikely in the first place because both of them are kind of bad options. Like, even if it was Super Saiyan 3, Son Family is just going to get that mega boost. Saiyans is also going to get that mega boost, and that's a problem already. We don't really need that. So yeah. He then went on to say, or in purple, it's going to be Super Vegeta Zenkai or Goten Zenkai. He meant Goten. He corrected himself later. I was like, don't you mean Goten? So when you see Gotenks, just keep in mind that it's Goten. So we're rounded off to these 3 units. So pretty much it's going to be either green, which is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It's going to be purple, Goten, or Super Vegeta. He personally thinks it's going to be purple next. So going off the notion that it's going to be purple next, it's more likely to be Super Vegeta, because if they Zenkai Goten, Son Family would just be more ridiculous. Now, Goten probably needs it more than Super Vegeta, but Super Vegeta is actually very bad as well. So if any of them were to get it, I feel like it buffed the team that's not as strong, which is Fusion Warriors. Sun Family is ridiculously strong. So if Super Vegito being the next LF Zenkai, if we're going through the color basis of it being purple, it makes a lot of sense. So he says Sun Fam would even get stronger, which I agree with, and Fusions need a strong purple, which I also agree with. They have less purple units, which is something that's also true. So it's going to be Super Vegito on the rush. That was his conclusion that he came to, which I actually kind of agree with, considering how great of a team Sun Family is already. Fusions doesn't need the Zenkai specifically, but they do need a purple unit. So what I've had in mind is either they're going to Zenkai Super Saiyan 4 Vegito as the next LF Zenkai. If they Zenkai the Super Saiyan Gotenks, like something's wrong with them for real. Or they release a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It doesn't have to be a LF, it could just be a regular unit and make him purple. That would be a good idea. But yeah, just to conclude his thoughts, he basically just said that's his theory. So next time the next LF comes, it'll be a Legends Return Super Vegito. But just the correction as well, he was saying Gotenks, but he meant Goten. Must have been a typo. But yeah, in conclusion, to give my thoughts, one thing I did think about is, you see how Zenkai 7 Beerus is actually on Master Pack Z. LF Super Vegito is actually on the Ultra Space Time Rush summoning banner, so you can actually get him to 7-star pretty easily. So I feel like if anybody, it's kind of like they've been waiting for the day for them to actually just buff Super Vegito. Like, you know, Toshi loves Vegito. So it's either that it's too good to be true, or it's actually like they've been showing us. So the Ultra Space Time Rush is there. Beerus is on Master Pack Z, so he's been getting his thing. You can get him to 7-star pretty easily. Super Vegito is not as easy as Beerus, but it's still possible to get him to 7-star because he's on that banner. Gohan's on that banner as well. Goten is also on that banner. So it could be any between the purples. I don't think it's going to be any of the other colors. If it's another blue, any other blue, it wouldn't be Vegito blue. Margin Vegeta, I feel like it's too soon. If we're going into red, we've got Gohan. Is there any other LFs? I feel like I'm gonna miss someone very obvious. I think he's the only red LF, which is pretty neat. I'm recording this live, so if I missed out, just correct me. For blue, we only have Broly as well, but it's too soon for that. Yellow is Gohan, but we just got a yellow one, and I feel like it's unlikely that they're gonna do Gogeta blue as well. So it's most probably going to be purple, if anything. Like, for real, purple looks like the most likely to get a Zenkai next. They probably wouldn't do Frieza. Frieza's one that came out quite more recently, so I feel like they duck him as well. So they probably Super Vegito and Goten. But yeah, that pretty much concludes the theory. I feel like it's actually a logical way to think about it, and Legends does like giving hints. So shout out Fujin for actually bringing this to my attention, as it could be something that's actually possible. And if it were to come through, it'll be like, wow, like my man's was spitting. But it's always cool to like drop your ideas. I feel like because I have a platform to do so, if you wanted to give me your idea and I think it's a good idea, I might make a video on it, and I'll obviously credit you because it's not my idea, but bringing it to other people so you guys can see what people in the community are thinking is actually pretty neat. So like I said, I was just gonna say, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think it's a pretty solid theory. Like, it's actually a logical way of thinking about it. This video here was probably just gameplay playing on the left. I would want it to be Super Vegito because, you know me, I love Vegito too. I'm just like Toshi, I main Fusions as well. So it will benefit me greatly. But even if it's Goten, I'll still mess with it because I actually run hybrid Saiyans. I have a good hybrid Saiyan team. And especially now because of the Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, I can actually use them on a hybrid Saiyan team as well, and that's going to be deadly. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials are on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, man, leave a comment down below. I said that so many times, but thank you guys for watching. I need to start saying that in my videos because I just be like, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't even know if you guys enjoyed, but I should thank you regardless for just watching the video. But yeah, my name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy! Let's go!